Hey guys, so it is 11:24 on October 21st, which means Hiff is officially over. So sad. Um, Basically, I'm just going to talk about Hiff and my general experience, my experience with it, because I think people should know how we actually felt about the whole festival. So basically, I want to say Hiff was and always will be awesome. I absolutely loved it. I loved being able to see different movies from different countries and seeing how the cultures were entwined in different movies and how they see something from a different perspective. And by watching certain movies, you can see the struggles that the different cultures and different countries have to go through that us as people in the United States really kind of take for granted. Which basically brings me into my first film, which was Donor. And basically, it was about this lady that had to sell her kidney because she didn't have money. But because she was selling her kidney to this guy from Jordan, the country Jordan, she had to marry him because it's illegal to give your organs to strangers. Wow. Yeah, it was something I wasn't really expecting. And I really hope people actually don't do that because it's really kind of scary because you need your organs. And I know you can live with one kidney, but yeah, no. It would be really hard for me to give it away to just some random person. I would have to be like, it would have to be my family member. But anyway, regardless, it was a really great experience to just see how um, the different people from the different countries create their films and their take on different situations. So basically, my favorite movie that I watched had to be Matching Jack, which was an Australian film, and it was amazing. Basically, it was about this um, family who found out that their little boy was diagnosed with leukemia, and in the hospital, he made this friend with this other little boy who also had leukemia. His name was Finn, and throughout the film, the parents of Jack, which is the little boy, the first little boy, the parents of Jack, they end up splitting up because the dad was basically cheating on his wife. And the mom was just really dedicated to Jack and trying to save his life. And throughout the film, she is gaining a stronger relationship with Finn's dad because his Finn's mom had passed away. So throughout the film, you see how the kids change and how the adults change for the better just for their kids because it's not about them. It's not about the adults in this film. It's about the kids and making sure that the kids are going to be okay. But unfortunately, spoiler alert, but I know it's not going to be in the films, in the movies for a really long time. But anyway, Finn dies, unfortunately. But um, Jack does live because he gets a bone marrow transplant from one of his half sisters because his dad went around to like every lady and eventually one of their babies was his. So she participated in bone marrow transplant for Jack, which was really amazing. And he lived in the end, and Jack's mom ended up getting together with Finn's dad. So it was a really great film, and I absolutely loved it because it was so well made. Like, I could just, I was transported into the movie, basically. I know that sounds really corny, but I was really just transported into the movie, and it made me cry twice. And I think it made a lot of the girls cry. If And I don't even know if guys were crying, but I know a lot of the ladies were crying because there was a few ladies sitting in back of me, and this one lady sitting next to me, and she was just busting out her tissues, just like, man, don't make my mascara run. But yeah, it was a really great film, and I really enjoyed it. Um, the other two movies I saw were Red Dragonflies and Raspberry Magic. I really enjoyed those two films. Raspberry Magic was my random film because I didn't really understand. I just picked it at random. I was there at the theaters and I needed a movie to see, so I picked that one. And it was nothing that I expected. I thought it was gonna be about raspberries, basically. Well, it kind of was about raspberries, but the main idea was um, if was changing your perspective about things. If you do one thing one way and it's not working, you know what? Just stop and go do it another way, which is what the main character Monica did. Um, she was trying to grow her raspberries according to the scientific method, is what she was trying to grow them because of that. But she realizes that if she wants them to grow, it needs to be from in here, basically. So she loved her raspberries, and it also related to her family because she thought that if her raspberries were gonna live, then it would bring her parents back together because her parents had gotten into a big fight, which made them split up. So in the end, everyone lives happily ever after because her raspberries grew and her family came back together, which was yay. So yeah, basically to wrap things up, next year I am so looking forward to Hiff. And I really, really, really hope that HPU does another partnership thing with Hiff or Hiff allows HPU students to be a part of Hiff somehow by letting us go and see these movies and blogging about it because it was a really great experience and it was really fun. I really, really liked it. So yeah, basically, if anyone from, oh yeah, if anyone from HIF is watching this, and if there's like any way that you can put any of the HIF movies into like the regular theaters, then I suggest you put Matching Jack in because it was a really, really, really great film, and I know a lot of people that watched it really, really, really loved it. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to HIF next year, and hopefully I'll be able to do another HPU HIF vlog thing next year. So yeah, I look forward to it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!